Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you from WKYT. Hope you had a nice weekend. You're ready to go. A fresh start in this brand new week. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. It is Monday, September 28th.
And now at 6 a.m., an EKU student athlete has died after a weekend crash. We now know some more information about the 19-year-old player on the Eastern team.
An overnight rock slide damaged a Walmart in Jackson. What it will take to reopen the store.
And dozens of UK basketball fans already camped out this morning for Big Blue Madness.
Well, it looks pretty good this morning at least. We're sitting there in the 60s, also with no rain there in the forecast here in Lexington, but a few blips showing up down in southern Kentucky. In today's forecast, small chance of rain, 82 degrees, but there's a lot more rain to go and also much cooler temperatures. I'll have that in just about 10 minutes.
Leading our news on WKYT, it is going to be a tough day on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. This morning we have learned the victim who died in a weekend crash just outside of Richmond was an EKU football player.
The Madison County coroner says 19-year-old Joey Kramer was found dead Sunday morning. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live on EKU's campus to tell us how Kramer's being remembered.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. It was the 19-year-old's first season here at EKU. That deadly crash happened just hours after a big home win here for the Colonels at Roy Kidd Stadium. Kramer, who was a defensive lineman, transferred to EKU from the University of Texas at El Paso, and he was a graduate of Archbishop Alter High School in Ohio. Kentucky State Police responded to the crash early Sunday morning after a passerby noticed a car over an embankment on Tates Creek Road in Madison County. Troopers say there was one man inside of the vehicle when they got there, and they believe the single vehicle crash happened at some point overnight. Police are still working to figure out what caused Kramer to leave the roadway and crash. A tough hit for the Colonel football team, who will certainly take to the field with heavy hearts this week as they're preparing for a big game this next Saturday as they travel up I-75 to take on UK at Commonwealth Stadium. Live in Richmond, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Hillary. For the second time this month, grief counselors will be on hand at Bath County High School today. 15-year-old Waylon Daugherty, a sophomore, died over the weekend when a car he was in crashed into a semi on US 60 in Mount Sterling. The driver of the car was taken to UK Hospital. Visitation for Daugherty is today in Stanton. Tomorrow, his family will have a graveside service in Lexington. Well, last weekend, another Bath County student, Aaron Williams, was critically injured in a crash. He is still at UK Hospital.
A busy store in an eastern Kentucky town is closed this morning, and it will be for some time. The Walmart in Jackson in Breathitt County was damaged overnight by a rock slide. WKYT's Mark Barber is at our live desk with a look at the damage and more information on this. Happened about midnight. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Bill. That's right. That Walmart took a very hard hit by that rock slide that caused quite a bit of damage. Take a look now. The rock smashed into the back of the Walmart that is off of Highway 15 in Jackson. The Breathitt County store sits at the base of a steep ridge. It is not a 24-hour Walmart, so there were not any customers in the store when the rock slide hit around midnight. A few employees were inside, but fortunately no one was hurt. The Walmart would typically be open right now, but because there is now a 30-foot hole in the building, that is not the case. It is closed indefinitely. Walmart is bringing in a construction crew and an engineer to take a look at the damage. Now those crews will decide when the Walmart will reopen. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. We'll stay on top of that story. And the son of country music star Eddie Montgomery has died. 19-year-old Hunter Montgomery died over the weekend at UK Hospital. In a statement, Eddie Montgomery said, quoting, "I appreciate all of your prayers and love, and thank you for giving us privacy as we grieve and say goodbye." The family has not released any information about their son's death. They only said that Hunter was on life support at UK Hospital.
Well, a teenager was taken in for questioning after several Lexington homes were damaged in a weekend shooting. Police say at least 4 homes and 2 cars were damaged on Scottsdale Circle. That's off Russell Cave near New Circle. One woman told us her home was hit 4 times. No one was hurt. A similar investigation is ongoing on Whispering Hill Drive near Wilson Downing. Lexington police say a house and car were damaged in a shooting yesterday. Someone was inside the home at the time, but no one was hurt. No arrests were made in either case.
State police say that a man has died in a crash in Hardin County. The crash on the Bluegrass Parkway last evening near Elizabethtown involved a motorcycle and a minivan. A Louisville TV station says the motorcyclist died at the scene and the driver of the minivan had to be rescued. The search is on for a Carter County teenager who has been missing now for more than 3 weeks. Deputies say 15-year-old Savannah Meadows was last seen going to bed on the night of September 4th. She is about 5'2", weighs about 115 pounds. When she went missing, deputies say that Meadows had platinum blonde hair with yellow tips. And a teenager is also missing in Warren County. State police say 15-year-old Hannah Schutt had been leaving her house last week at some point. Schutt is described as 5'5", weighs 135 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a green hooded sweatshirt. Troopers say she always wears a yellow bracelet on her right wrist. Well, it is still early in the season, but this could be the year that UK football team, you know, it could be another year we go bowling, it looks like, right? Could it be?
Maybe. That's what a lot of hopes are. The Cats were able to tame the Tigers Saturday. They upset 25th ranked Missouri 21-13. It is the first time since 2010 that the Cats were able to knock off a ranked team. Kentucky improves to 3-1 on the season. Next up, a non-conference meeting when UK hosts EKU on Saturday at 7:30, which I'd imagine is a big rival. Who are you going to be pulling for?
Right?
I know who you're going to be pulling for.
A winner either way.
Oh, right down the middle. I see what you did there. Not surprised. Okay, well, from football to basketball, Big Blue Madness, of course, still a little bit of a way, but already some excited UK fans camping out for tickets.
A couple of dozen fans are lined up along the Avenue of Champions this morning, and they are camping out before the official camp out starts on Wednesday. Tickets for Big Blue Madness will be handed out on Friday. The actual event, the kickoff to the new UK basketball season, is October 16th. So they are the diehard fans already there, hoping against hope for no rain, but unfortunately, that's in the forecast.
You know what? I have a feeling they'll probably come prepared for that, just in case.
That'd be a good idea. Let's check on weather now for you.
We got a couple of sprinkles down toward the far southern zones. You can see that showing up toward Jackson County and then work your way into Rockcastle. Also, my friends there in the London-Corbin area, East Bernstadt, that's where we're going to be seeing some of that light rain. And look, none of this is going to wash you out. None of this is going to cause many issues this morning. Just know that you could have a couple of sprinkles over you. Now here's the big rain. It's down toward the Gulf of Mexico, right over Mobile, Alabama at this very moment, also that panhandle of Florida. This is tracking toward the north and northeast. That means it's going to be coming right through our neck of the woods in the next 24 to 48 hours. So that's some pretty heavy rain, very widespread rain heading our direction. 60s outside right now. We'll finish off there in toward the afternoon right there around 82 degrees, and also that small chance of rain in the forecast. Don't forget, you have that small chance today, but most stay dry. I think today is just going to be more about the humidity, the way it feels outside, as opposed to the way it looks. Now, weather headlines, rain will be on the increase, especially as we head into tomorrow. I think tomorrow is your wettest day, and you'll get some heavy downpours out of that. I would say most of us right around ½ an inch. Some of us could be a little bit higher than that, about ½ an inch to about an inch of rain, just due to the fact you get some heavy downpours out of that. But much cooler air once that passes on through. Once Tuesday and Wednesday get out of the way, then you're talking about some really cool temperatures in the forecast. Check out these shots I got on my Facebook pics of the day. This picture was taken in Rockcastle County. It says today, as obviously yesterday. Travis Miller sent that one in. Really cool shot. And some of us had a few clouds. Some of us had a few openings there to see that supermoon lunar eclipse last night. And Etta Wright sent this one in. This is from Bell County. Pretty cool shot right there as that lunar eclipse went through, and now it's long gone. But boy, if you have clear skies outside right now, you can see for a long ways away. I mean, it is really bright out and about. Your 7-day forecast looks like this, 82 today, but look at your temperatures after that. It won't be even close to 82 degrees. We're at 70 to 74 there Tuesday and Wednesday. That's when the rain really moves on in. That's the bulk of it. And then once we hit Thursday and off towards your weekend, Rebecca, then we're talking about some 60s, also some calmer weather. This looks really good on the way. We just got to get through some rainy spots there the next couple of days.
I get those sweaters and jackets out of the closet.
You better get ready
for
it. That's
All right. Each one will bring you weather and traffic together. Here's Officer John right now with a look at what's happening out on the roads. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Just had a look at the inner loop of the circle around Tates Creek Road. That's debris in the roadway there, not a wreck. So just the right lane blocked just before that exit ramp. Now inbound Tates Creek looks great. Man o' War past the circle on toward Alumni. Let's get a look outside and we'll show you what to expect as you plan to head out the door this morning with a live look at Winchester and Fortune, where traffic's moving well through the intersection. Waze map, live drivers on the way in, reporting no problems right now. On the interstate, exit ramps off I-75 look good. Inner and outer loops of the circle in good shape too. We'll keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, Don, thank you so much. And Officer Don and Deanna are on 98.1 The Bull. You can listen in as you roll into work this morning. 6:10 is the time. A lot more news is coming up on WKYT.
President Obama delivers his second address to the UN General Assembly today. I'm Hannah Daniels of the United Nations. I'll have that story coming up.
And Samsung is rolling out a new feature today. Why the company thinks it can outdo Apple and Android. That story coming up on WKYT this morning.